Hey everyone, it's Ginger with PetServices.Pro, a show for you and your pets. If you're looking for tips on how to travel with your furry family members, then this is for you. I'm about to show you some easy ways to make sure your trip with your dog or cat goes well and everyone enjoys themselves without forgetting stuff, the pain of pets not being allowed, and complicated and restrictive rules about where your pet can and cannot go. I understand that traveling can be very stressful, but don't worry, because today I'm going to share with you that traveling with pets can be stress-free and enjoyable. Traveling with your pet starts with planning. Doing research, calling airlines, hotels, parks, rental places, family members, and so on is where you should start. You can't take a dog or cat into places that will not allow them. You'll need to find a pet-friendly hotel and car rental place so you can have your fuzz friend with you. Also, calling and researching the airline if you're flying is a must-do. Let's take a look. When you're flying, go to the website of the airline you're booking with and look into their rules with pets. A lot of airlines will allow dogs and cats under 20 pounds to be in the small carry-on carrier with you in the plane cabin. They must be tucked under the seat and not obstructed the aisleways. If they're larger than 20 pounds, they'll probably have to go in the cargo hold. Find out these things well in advance of your trip. Try to book a flight that goes straight through rather than the one that has stopovers and layovers. It's less stressful on you and your pet, and there is less chance of you both getting separated. The hotel will often require that you take your dog out frequently, and they won't be allowed to be left in the hotel, even in a kennel. You have to have them in the car with you. If you're going sightseeing in a warm place and cannot take your animal with you, leave him home. Letting a dog stay in a hot car while you are sightseeing and shopping is not a safe option. If you're traveling with a cat, see if hotels will allow them and if they can stay in their carriers while you're out. If you're taking a road trip, prepare your dog or cat for traveling. Make sure they are used to riding in the car, feel safe, and do not get motion sick. Some animals will need to be driven in the car prior to the trip every day for a while to get used to it. You want to make the car ride longer and longer each day, up to half an hour drive. If he gets motion sickness, talk to your vet about what can be done for this. Also, if you're visiting family, talk to them to see if they will welcome your pet. Are they allergic? Can they tolerate barking? Stuff to discuss with them. So after you've researched flying, hotels, rental cars, and talked to relatives, it's time to go to the vet for health checks to make sure they're healthy and up for the trip. Plus, make sure vaccines are up to date and that they have extra medications they may take filled. You do not want to run out of them on vacation. Get any tags they may need, microchip them if they don't have that, and get a copy of all their medical records and certificates to take on the trip with you in your carry-on. Airlines, hotels, and so on may require that you show those. Time to pack. Make sure their kennel is big enough for them to stand up, turn around, sit comfortably, even stretch. They may be on board a long time, so being able to move a bit is a must. If you have a direct flight that is over 8 hours, put a potty pad in the kennel so he can go there. They won't let them out in the flight. If your dog or cat is not used to the crate, spend several weeks crate training to make them comfortable. Pack any meds, toys, bones, and chews, their regular food for the time you'll be gone, plus a few extra days to be safe. If you're on a road trip, pack bottled water or jugs of water from your house so he is drinking water he's used to. This will help him from getting intestinal issues. If they get nervous or anxious traveling, talk to your vet about possible options to help calm them. Make sure you pack a strong leash and halter or collar, not a retractable one. You need a leash with control when you're walking your dog in an unfamiliar place. Put any blankets he's familiar with in the crate so he has comforting smells around him. Put your name and phone number on the crate so if you and the pet are separated or if the animal is on the cargo hold, you will get reconnected again. For cats, disposable litter boxes are available at pet stores and they are convenient to travel with. Bring several and dispose of them in appropriate trash bins outside. Did you pack poop bags? By the way, poop bags are convenient for so many things besides poop. They are clean and sterile on the roll, so use them as you would any small bag. Now you are all prepared, time to go out of town. If you're traveling on the plane, only give a small meal, if at all, a few hours before leaving. It's not fun if your pet vomits on the plane. Also give any medications that need to be given and a bit of water. They won't be getting any food or water on the plane, so let them have a bit of water. Try to get them to poop before leaving if possible, and at least urinate a couple times before boarding the plane. Airports have special places for pets to relieve themselves inside, otherwise take them outside one last time. Check them in and follow any instructions the airline will give you. Have any records or paperwork needed within easy reach, and make sure the crate is labeled with live animal and your name and phone number. Also have an alternate name and phone number available too, in case for some reason they can't get a hold of you. If your dog or cat is going on the plane in coach with you as a carry-on, just go through the normal check-in and let the attendants know that you have a live pet with you. Secure them in their carriers when you get on the plane safely, under the seat, wherever they will tell you. But not the overhead bin, until you've reached the traveling altitude and can possibly take them out. If you can give them an ice cube in a little bowl in their carrier, hopefully they will lick it and swallow and their ears will pop. When you land, connect with your pet first, and then go get your luggage, or send someone from your party to get your luggage and you go get your cat or dog. In the hotel or wherever you're staying, get them settled. Take them for a potty walk again and feed them a small bit of food and water. Don't give them a big meal until tomorrow morning so his stomach is completely settled. Get out the litter box for the cat and settle in on the bed with your buddy for the night. For road trips, if you're traveling with dogs, secure them into the seat, and with cats into their carriers. Dogs prefer car rides much better than cats. Stop every few hours for potty and exercise breaks. Give them small amounts of water, and if your dog tends to get car sick, no food until you reach your destination, then a small amount of food until tomorrow morning to make sure his stomach is settled. During the trip, make sure your dog is welcome where you are going. Hardly any restaurants and only some stores are dog friendly. Figure what you will do, because it's not okay to leave your dog in the car if the weather is warm. Maybe picnic a lot. So traveling with your dog or cat does not need to be stressful if you plan ahead and do your research. Having a travel buddy makes the trip the best. If you're interested in discovering more about traveling with your pet, then be sure to check out my blog at the first link in the description. Subscribe and turn on notifications to keep up on more videos helping you with your pet and more. Check out my playlist, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.